in the world.
Yeah.
And to draw against them on the
no, but men after the game, no.
Yeah, the achievement.
In the course of the game, that is
not tension there. I was defending her throughout.
Pressure.
Easy.
No. Anyway, but it was a good game.
Yeah. Very good one.
It was a good game.
In fact, almost say Uncle you win you, sir.
Yeah. In fact, Ghana had a game plan, and the coach was tactically disciplined.
Sure.
And he ensured that the boys they stuck to instructions.
Exactly.
This is what you get when you have a good coach.
Exactly.
And yes, I ought to add matter. And I did say,
oh, Nyanko Pondomboko. Yeah. Yeah, see, and to my buying no good side.
Nankam babies are senti, and no Ghana here will be any agent to budget tax still.
Hey, I'm just showing you.
And then quite a camouflage.
Hey, I'm just showing you.
So, anything I need.
This year, yeah, maybe in so to talk when I say near the yeah, I travel about 2-3 kilometers career ball. Oh, bar, Quana Ibas, and in us are 2 CKB the bay. In the Cassia in Argentina, Jatoja, and I dare a bay. You'll be higher for the public good.
Okay.
And no, many will say no. Ain't me for you, see, can yet. Send a if you are calling some maybe a in someone I Kofredo and I think now you road and yes one casa constructing a for cold cruma won't me. Ain't I just say sitting in a cambo mono being a crank now buying at the mine. Healthcare hospital are buying diseases in a school are dying free HS as near economy in us. So I told CKBiana, yeah, I bind the intina. Tony there here security over the yes I'm robbers so I'm saying security they should rush mobile rush in across a quine yeah no some bed those on the hand the car can even broker and you know Tony there and one year dear son na a nurse for teacher for doctor for more salary nina sa to CKB and editor maka.
Oh, I see. And the just a man here to
exactly
or yana ho bachelor
sir.
I see.
And when you may know you now who betray.
Yeah, when you who betray. And on mine home betray. Remember other issues, so but men are me to your tax. Last week, I say on Kukurukuzi and he didn't come on obviously on no property rate. Why not just say Untia? The entire Untia and say, oh, no fast will be also because Utia at one ne quine crowd, they couldn't fee, ye, Quana say, men are me to your tax at the ama abano. Mini right biana. Oh, right. For instance, okay, property rate. Since you are now also into a buying go scan away for now, find you also road and okay.
As I enter you. Which area now if you know you hold the government accountable so I scare you to your wedding and the now they say also unto I mean to a mini ways you unto ya na yina ye kwan ye fa so ye de road na I say a street light in hono na aban no kwa kofiska no wanfa intine ye best Ghana for obi amomodin na ne de wo de kakra ye say utua no wetua na aban so no utu area eno na wotimi ba baby sa question no be on file tax return crada also we say aban ye hwe mind aban no kofa scan no wanfa no fa me bi amfa you see one thing ubisa right taxpayer right
that's all right
taxpayers no more right Bebri ye tax law no hwe VAT law at 870 you say as a son about 1051 income tax act 896 in the revenue administration act ni nyina no taxpayer no omutu many akwenya omo because yan is beba say be a tax authority na say even ye workers ejuma fu be obetuma ko taxpayer shop na kwa ko hunahuna ne ade ni nyina na emra no bo taxpayer omo etuetu ato no so ebo ho ban ABI ayensi sign bi what tax law no say the new VAT about 20% of levy ni ade nyina ya kan bomu first in 90 sa the taxpayer wo ho right is all about no be say o side am we maintain asenti mo nchreche mu ebia no ma command assessment be on TIC and I send it na ultimate go right is all file appeal and there have been instances in poor taxpayer the GRA court send am we maintain ase enti mo mra mbechreche mu enti omo wo akwanya pii e wo tax laws na ase
Oh, okay. Okay. And talking of yawa kwenye pi bi ana me nim right amewo. Esi anzi enumsi or error ya the right information na adwuma. And me na me taxpayer no se bia me pay information be there free Ghana Revenue Authority for hono. Hono me konsen.
Eno so no wo sa akwanya na na yen so no wo ba se me pesa information we a ya sede say ya dey some information ma yen say ya dey information ma okay timely information into yen fan say e bi onipa ne pay information about filing of VAT returns and on your file return bo so me bia and I pay as you earn and as withholding tax na ohia some information say na be ya obetimi prepare na return no dey ba answer na bosum na wu ana say we beat deadline no now ka jen say corner bra 3 months and I say 6 months na say so why nipa na this service into say nipa na ba so information into your customer experience unit or GRA your hotlines a bit now from when you walk in information bia or pay be someone say if it goes beyond them they will escalate it on the man paying for no baby within a day or 2 3 with maximum a week na say it may respond to that information.
I see. Say over 2 million there can go back say ade ba ko no ya na odwakra and many taxpayers that can say mo mranche ne mo maba wa no background I don't almost say enye yi na oba na so wamuna I said ndi bi ase won obaku bi ana bibi atesa anti mo dwuma na mo ye no fairness privacy and confidentiality enimu ana.
Oh, I will mopa and we the because a farm for ye training because see human beings and as a nipa and a jet 24 mono or ye no more daily nate o corner wako ye no na wenim sabi crampono sometimes police before ba ofie betro kra ono no sredi nkomo no mafa kwan bi so na o de ene be ya ye nko ne ade enti na e ho de ebia as a exceptional case but most of the time on your officers no more call folder omoti omanim almost reach retired space no more o match road the emba into what corner we want to load it over any the very wrong odi madam for me na a program be 2 times the guy just me man no me panicho say why experience be bia etisa yeah
and he said Mama Juma Moye Mono, what is considered fairness to the peer?
Okay, so fairness, say, for instance, say what you are supposed to pay. Inti bia say other auton is supposed to be say 100 cedis. Now officer biaba no say between 300 and between 500. You have the right to that fair treatment. No, like I said, no, mean to say, Yama untua exactly. I say, utianum. Your privacy, for instance, you have the right to your privacy. Inti we will be a to na ABI per tax audit. And say, you let them wrong. Na you introduce officers na no in agree so that says in the baba audit no. Na say uti wa criminal officers aba let any audit no ebia baby I want to cry your private room I want your wife no no you are not being fair to the taxpayer. You have to respect the privacy of the taxpayer. Can be confidentiality very very important. Yejuma na ye no because of the way data na into your information p ebia wa uti crime ecosystem no ma mehu say utua tax and say untua tax information bia ye no mo daily ayenya no emra na ma ho kwan say yenko keka entre nkrofo until say bia court amakwan na say bi eye o share compulsory say ube divulge ensa etiam emra enti that confidential. For instance mamo example bi yate ni tokwara si adwoasafu ni kwame akufna. So let's say for example honorable adwoasafu or on a business be or any private company or na same we abentine na brother na ba GRA be information concerning my sister na on ye part of the business ye GRA na mra ma ye ho kwan say ye be divulging information and as any business information ye keep on say your family brother because as a message yes are not the enkokota emra na bebu de tian And the confidentiality is very, very key, especially if you're human and information no, one of the right of the taxpayer say, you do bubema information and I say, you be respecting the confidentiality and information be on the man. Yes, answer about why kasa tax authority and then never ma omo itu to atonu so enya confidence we mu say o nkrofo we de o kan o ma asem kire ma omo nko kan kire bi anase. Okay.
Okay, maybe about auditing na atwema adwen agina so say auditing wom de na say me taxpayer no as I say me keep my documents intact.
Exactly.
Wow. Nti modwuma no sa document na me keep no emfaso be na woso emamo na me so taxpayer no emfaso be na woso sama me.
Very good. Okay, nti my starting fee yes side and so na me we am a taxpayer because once you see and your regime be a friend is self assessment ni say wona we taxpayer no and na wo utu ato na kasa na jejeto no na fa bra ban. So for instance VAT obi ba restaurant no be di dey say for to so no o come okola o si obi beto ade bags of cement for tax na to so ni nyina no boso so na ba o dey return ba o na be culture commissioner general say oh me to say ebia me to 100 na matomu 80 akasi ni nyina no ba obi anyo achi nye na return na yaje dia to say upload we file it online. Intina hu here from time to time no commissioner general say oba and also your audit no say na o ka kire no correct na into records no a we keep no na eba ebeboa ye ne hu say no na o ka kire ne yampa and say ebia sebe entisa.
Okay.
Number 2 from the taxpayers perspective.
Okay.
What eboa taxpayers no so papa because say we need records are we adwuma nkwa dey say we to me as a tax officer me ba na me say bia brana betu 100,000 uni records be to prove say tax na to na say we tu na enu 100,000 intini say we keep records be say me koto no mani say me so me ton ni say bia na man kra me ton we ntimi nyamfa so bia ya say me to me credit. There are several instances anka taxpayers omo keep records omo say maybe when say omo tuya because omo credit because it costs near more than income and revenue eba well but because we keep record need to know ebia wan hwe yikra obetua to obi na ensese anka otua inti record keeping no so ho hia pa ma ready for nankasa.
Okay. And me taxpayer no say mentimi antua me to system tua and our obligations are wo ho ma me under the tax law mentimi end ni nyina so what does it mean?
I will say been say ya ba higher education every continuously every year every month you see across there continuous tax education all year round into ni nyina echi ni na say ode for instance ode return ba na one farmer emrani chere say Revenue Administration Act na chere say one farmer there is a penalty of 500 cedis for not filing their return for each tax period and 10 cedis for each day every day be a tax return no one farmer no until for 2 years 3 years now file a return you can imagine. Well, enti sanction or ebin so na be file obi o ha be file return say ontua wantua because self assessment na fi online payment na ade na obi no nti obi o kra return be file no pepepe but so ontua na ade na ya outstanding e ba ni sa the system will calculate interest nti enye say bia ba ya ba auditor obetua scanner na wantua no ko there is a punitive measure which is interest ubetu account. There have been instances your body can say we won't e bia ba your audit betu we say won't sometimes seal off but no na last resort commissioner general no highly so but say ya kotu obi adwuma no what is a commissioner general to be adwuma na trese nipa na stop bompa ya send several reminders also on the tuya no ntua. You know, so all those sanctions they are there in the tax law, but na commissioner general name pen for no per se yen church mu na maba ha me church so that it will engender be a friend of voluntary compliance. Na taxpayers na say the for na kasa be fi omo pemu omo ti ase a omo be fi omo pemu na omo tu na no na preferable and throughout the world I think that strategy no adwuma I say sorry na yesi ato obi adwuma mu a tax ni ko ye benye be wen fa na age the next moment no.
Okay. Maybe say enti mahu say mentua me taxes no oblig ayi wo ho asotwen wo ho ma me ana ejise wo ho a mo so no mbeye consequences e wo ho e de ma me nti memfa ne say time aso e say me honor me tax obligation mentimi anya ne sa mentimi ma mo ho na minimum be negotiate say e bia saka me tua mfa say bia 1000 cedis e de ma aban but me ho akire me bia me kura mu be 700 na 800 monji we ne bia mo ma me wan ma na me fa de aka na me kan
oh ani de akwanya wo ho pa ye pa e bia wa glesina me kan wo ye wo return ni ade nyina wie no tax na say wo de ba near 500,000 but me hwe me cash flow me tua me workers ni utilities ni ade nyina wie a e bia metime tua 200,000 mo ma me America kra any the Uber GRA officer omo mbeye omo be spread amount na wetua e bia be tax audit na raise assessment it runs into a million or now hwe na untimi akwa omo be spread amount sometimes corporate income tax for instance and mrena is the filing now for one reason or the other na untimi mbiti deadline na o troba na be ka so mo mameta omutimi de be bosu mienu mi ensaka omo akwenya na ode ayewe ntina make say ejuma na very very flexible nti hu say commissioner general akoto obi ejuma mu na say last resort ye ho hwia yen there's nothing say nipa na but now kan nyina no ade yen say akwenya wo ho something na ye bibia ye ne tembia
enti oman ne hia meto na wetimi de asomi yi yes sir
exactly
na yen so no isan say ye pese oman no ye nti say etua ye to
sir
na oman no yetimi ejina so abisa aman say onye we man nye we man yes sir
exactly
mate
sir
na ye hunu say oman ba bia wo asede say utua to de boa oman no nchechire ye
yes sir
na me tua no so me wone ma oman no so ese so oye e de ma me
exactly
ano pere na obeka de twa nkomo yito
ne meka ni say say na wo obi a momoden say eto tua no ade den anything na Bible we say Zacchaeus na nkrofo mpen asem nti obi a we digit obi a no wo ye ehin amintembia na me ko we ya me kan say me kra me tie boso me so na me pay as you end na o tifi mu na bia de ma me scan share me service ke say ko GRA office na wankasa ko tua ebia mintua na say metua kra mintua ni nyina yenim say ade a din ma obi a ina ye Ghana nko aturu anything that every tax system biana is backed by law because I'm running kan wan ka be din pass obi abeka but ye momodin so man ye penny dey and I'm a kind of there are certain goods here from the public goods I mean no we intimi ye my own so recently people are talking about Afari Hospital more can ni na sta to let me see one thing here says ebanisa aban so onye road ebiansa mo road na siske ni ho be ya obekwa akobo busia na odaye busia na ebe eventually tax money ya na ede betua wo men ye adwini so aban akoje busia na ode ye project ni ade ntine no sa tax money ya na ese ye jeje ni nti obi a momoden waye o mamba payday na se ope Ghana yi a na untia nkakra ebia it may not be 100% but obi etua nkakra me fo say ebeko ye nim.
Okay. But mama, obi abisa question beyond just before you go. Share so obeti asia mama. Or say, how about in the case where VAT and taxes are charged on imported goods at duty payment point, but at wholesale or retail point, VAT and taxes are still charged? Is that not double taxation?
Okay, mama nchire my double taxation.
Okay.
On say value added tax no. Your friend of consumption tax. Consumption tax na nasi cheni say the tax burden no ewo the final consumer obi auto ade na akoyusu no ono na ese obe inti no so the niam ba na utua VAT ewo porta eno your friend input VAT and input tax so won ba na obeton a o the VAT na obe charge o VAT na obe charge na your friend output inti o charge o output na o ti na utua o port no e de afi na wo wa charge no mu nti na obetua na nkasa net na obetua na ye the difference between input and output most of the time be microphone tiase nti wo ba na oba be ye cost na VAT na utua port no wo mfa nkan wo cost na ye part of your cost because onso oba be ton no na obeti sa VAT na utua port na fi ni awaje fi customer nti ebia me distributor me ton ama retailer ono so kwa akoton me de na me tu a port no me tie fi mu but retailer na me ton ama no me so me charge no me charge na ono so na ma charge na be input ama sa retailer no but o ti da me kan say e be input ama
charge port no e no e be am ye importer no
important
the obeton retail no so ye the ono consumer no
very good into ono be to me home me distributor and I say okay me fan say retailer be to me home importer from my charge no also retailer and he's not supposed to bear the incidence of that VAT and also bear input ni ame ma charge no bear input ama retailer no retailer no koton ma final consumer so TV we me kona me koton say me de ko me fi akoyiso a VAT ne does no mean no I have no opportunity to recover it anywhere.
Okay.
Into the final consumer no VAT no into we we na say also VAT mean na say ye be bo kan ade a it doesn't make sense because you say J na won so no say wo kwa akoton a charge na ti udi ofim boss no bache we difficult me we ade aye din crowd
pachodan kan be about they take last one we mama I say nana I had a business and there was a fallout in 2020 COVID period. So I decided to restart the business in 2025. I wrote and explained why I have not been running the business for the period. And I requested that I should be given invoice and a tax certificate to restart. They denied me and they kept sending me messages to file my tax returns when they knew that I have not been working.
Okay, until my name is maybe somewhere. So at the moment, one of the obligations, taxpayer obligation is when there are significant or major changes, ABR for ABC reason, it may suspend my business for some time. It is at that moment that you have to write to GRA. Now I can't just may suspend it. Until put it on it. But if you don't do that, now time at 2025 you are now coming to revive it now throw the man a big raise it down because how will the tax officer obey the announcer for the 4 or 5 years you were not working but they see you now throwing out the bad way you better investigation no more investigation no more say ampa then they'll put it on hold so but one can't say that's one at least file nil return nil return they say there was no activity
okay
and also one and they banner all of a sudden that's baba we know yes so skeptical kakra and that's how we have been trained to
do. So what you are saying is that memfan say juma me na me decide say Bibinti, I cannot continue operating.
Yeah.
And then now me take this decision. I say me problem.
I say notify us.
Say bianca free July economy operate bio.
Very good. There is nobody there working. Your investigation say you have not relocated to any other place. You are not just any how can based on that you suspended away. But one can try now after 3, 4, 5 years now you want to revive the business. I feel now I need the boss. Obi a be expected doubt na make can say be a me or GRA ntina wo kra no be this as media but to say na make out say nti at that point no be can there almost be express doubt say other than 5 years no me ba feel na be catch am ani me so ye no na wo ho na make can self assessment wo na wo ye na be bu ho akonta tie ni woni ntina no ebia that is the reason why but you should continue explaining to them do be when they are satisfied say how can no cry or better as man.
Okay. All right. The other say nyame adom say next week oba ho. I oba ntem say ne oba ya. Questions amount for dia begu ha no. Me push ni nyina ama na ekwan wo mu a na de obetumi ayi ano ama omo na we yi ano ama. I think that will also help in this education because o chire mu say no etumi ma obi ate ase hu.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Martin.
Yeah. Why?
Nyame buana next week. Omo sans mama se membra kwa ye beto aso.
But Alaji.
All right, boy.
Let us say. Nyame nshira o so.